I've been ready 2 years ago. Let's line them up, the top 5 guys. You already know.
Spence, Ugas, Porter, Crawford winner.
Spence, Ugas, Porter, Crawford, Keith Thurman. Y'all know I'm coming. Philly in the building. We taking over this welterweight division. Let's get it.
What happened? What happened with Jaron Boots Ennis in his fight with Vergil Ortiz Jr.? I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. I tried to give the situation the benefit of the doubt. I tried to give Jaron Boots Ennis the benefit of the doubt. It's your boy, Mr. 926, a.k.a. Bushido the Dragon, a.k.a. the Black Mage, a.k.a. I could just do this all day, the 2-time demonetized champion of the world.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up.
Check it out, man. Jaron Boots Ennis. We talked about this live, right? And I was kind of straddling the fence a little bit with the whole situation. I'm like, I can't believe Boots did this. I can't believe Boots, just turned down this fight after all that talk, after all that hype, after everything that came with Boots Ennis up until now. And now when he finally get a situation to where he could face one of his rivals, one of the fighters that we've been wanting to see him facing, Vergil Ortiz Jr., now the fight ain't going to happen. And the thing is, when Boots came out and said that he didn't have no idea that the negotiation was going on, the lie detector determines that was a lie. Check it out.
Do you know anything about it? I mean, look, there's negotiations going on behind the scenes for a potential Ennis against Ortiz fight already in Saudi. Ortiz against Ennis is a massive fight, and he's probably going to take his excellency to come up with a number to get that in. So we are individually negotiating at the moment regarding that fight. There's been no negotiations. All we did was receive an offer. So we are individually negotiating at the moment regarding that fight.
Eddie Hearn been said this weeks ago, right? That we are in talks with the Vergil Ortiz fight, bro. So if we knew this, if boxing fans collecting these receipts, then clearly you should have known this as well. And then his statement in regards to the situation, he didn't really say if he was going to face Vergil Ortiz or not. He just said, I'll let you know if I'm going to be at 147, 158 at a later date and time. He didn't really elaborate on this particular topic, this situation, this fight between Vergil Ortiz. And if it's really a situation to where it's a weight issue, well, after the fight with Kukachan, you said you looking to fight anybody at 54.
54 is a popping division. It certainly is. Deep, really 1 to 15. If you could move up next year and challenge anybody, who would it be?
Anybody at 154.
Anybody at 154. Anybody at 154.
So come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I tried to, because I don't got to get out there and do this, right? I don't got to get out there and bash Boots and say this. You guys do all of that. I'm just the messenger, right? I'm just going to call it exactly for what it is. I'm going to call it exactly how it is. And I tried to give Boots the benefit of the doubt, but I just can't. And if you go everywhere on social media, the narrative is Jaron Boots Ennis is a duck. That's the narrative now. The narrative is Jaron Boots Ennis is hype, right? The narrative is not only did he get exposed against Karen Kukachan, but he got exposed for being a duck in boxing. Come on, bro. This is not a good look for Jaron Boots Ennis. Team Ennis hasn't came out and really hammered down on this topic or let people know what's really going on. You know, when the Brian Norman situation was going on, you couldn't find them outside of a camera, right? They was in front of every camera trying to let everybody know what was going on with that. But with this, it's different. It's crickets. Now, I already told you guys what it could possibly be, right? But guess what? That's going to fall on deaf ears. Boxing fans ain't trying to hear that shit. Boxing fans don't want to hear it's a quick turnaround for Jaron Boots Ennis. They don't want to hear that, especially after all the stuff that he's been saying up until now. So now boxing fans are going to essentially hold your feet to the fire for the things you claim, for the things you've been saying. What happened? Was Boots Ennis exposed? Is this a clever situation from Golden Boy and the Zone to put the pressure on Boots to take the fight, even though he just hopped out of a fight with Karen Kukachan like a month ago? Or is Boots Ennis, there's no excuse, it's time to go for the gusto? I mean, look, man, I don't know. But whatever the case, I would expect this situation to get kind of settled from both sides. We heard what Vergil Ortiz had to come out and say. And if you're wondering who the guy is on the screen, that's me just trying to figure out what the hell happened. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell happened. That guy on the screen, that little guy on the screen, that's me right now. I'm trying to figure out what the hell happened. Because this fight was supposed to be happening in February, but it's not going to be happening. So it's unfortunate for boxing fans in this situation. It's fortunate for Jaron Ennis, now that he has to kind of deal with this, right? He got to fight the narrative that he's a duck now. Now he's got to prove to everybody he's not really a duck. And the only way he could prove that is actually by going through with this fight with Vergil Ortiz Jr. Tell me what you guys think. The receipts is out there. Jaron Ennis, clearly he should have known about his negotiations with a potential fight with Vergil Ortiz Jr. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.